So very, very excited to be back with Minecraft. Lots of stuff that I want to do today. A quick intro as usual for people new to the series. I'm mostly blind to Minecraft. I last played it in alpha in 2010. I'm playing on a community server I've been running for over 5 years. I have never logged into the community server before the start of the series. So the viewers helped me set my spawn somewhere super far away. I found my way back to spawn recently, so I've actually seen a little bit of Civilization. We are going to tour Civilization more towards the end of the series. I'm learning how Minecraft works in 2024 for the first time, and occasionally there'll be a command in chat that prompts people to share some wiki bait with me. I'm probably going to be more and more aggressive asking for wiki information instead of depending on that command now that we're getting, starting to tap out the content. I did a ton of stuff off stream, so I have a lot to cover. This is probably going to take like 20 minutes. I will not be running the timer while I'm talking through it, but I think all of it's interesting and it might spawn some conversations or ideas of things to do next. So this is the top of the mob spawner that I built last episode. I'm really underwhelmed with this thing. I basically built a big AFKer at the top so that the enemies could spawn without me caring about the enemies in the caves below. I was talking in Discord trying to understand why I was getting really poor output from this thing. And it sounds like I just need to have multiple layers of spawner, like basically replicate this whole thing above it and with another hole that drops down. I could do that, but I haven't had time to try to work on that. I did want to show how the mob spawner is working now. Hey, Serp, how you doing? Hey, it's the Jack Black song. Everybody has pumpkin hats? Is that because it's Halloween? So that's kind of cool. This is actually the most enemies I've ever seen in here. It's usually like 3 or 4, but I was AFKing up there all before stream. So not super... I'm whelmed by it. It's usually like 4 or 5 enemies if I AFK for 5 minutes. I'm guessing it can be substantially more if I layer the thing up top, but it sounds like that's a lot of work to do. The main thing I worked on today and over the past week has been enchantments, though. I wanted to get mending on all of my gear and as good enchantments as I possibly could off stream, because I think working on that on stream would be super boring. It took me an extremely long time, like dozens of hours, but I have basically every enchantment that I could possibly want as far as I can tell. So I have all of this on my helmet, this on my chest plate, my leggings, my boots. I'm going to talk about the boots more in a second. I have all my tools are as close to maxed out as I think I can get them. I even have Silk Touch versions of my tools, and just today I found out there was a much faster way to do this, but I did it the hard way, and I'll walk you through the hard way that I did it. But it was a fucking nightmare. I feel like I'm done now. They all have mending. They all are max durability all the time. As long as I don't die in lava and my items despawn, I should be set for a long time. I also noticed that with the anvil only, I could enchant my shield. So that's kind of cool. And I think I finally understand why Sir Blib had posted that blue shield, because I got this blue banner from a villager. I guess I can make it into a blue shield, so that's cool. Not that I can see it, because I'm always looking at the back of it. Okay, so all my gear is basically max. My boots. So I saw that I had 2 options for boots. It seems like Frostwalker and another one called Depth Strider conflict. I ended up going with Frostwalker. I think the idea is it's supposed to make it so you can walk on water, but it sort of sucks because it's not working here. Seriously? There it goes. It sort of sucks because it will like destroy your sugarcane farm, right? When the water has been turned to ice for too long, the sugarcane just dies. And it's really inconvenient if you do anything involving water. So at some point I might try to make a second set of boots that has Depth Strider instead. That was kind of a mistake, but what are you going to do? Let's see. I also think Infinity on the bow conflicts with mending, so I'm not able to add mending onto this bow. So I guess I just have to make a replacement bow whenever it dies, but I'd rather have the infinite ammo than worry about keeping track of that stuff. I didn't change very much at my base. Pretty much everything I did was at the village. I did try to grow cactus. It seemed like I was trying to find anything other than this mob spawner as a solution for XP. So maybe I was like, maybe I can build some cactus and then ask stream if I can make a machine to harvest the cactus. Because I assume there's a way I can like set up pistons or something to push these to break the blocks and make them fall into hoppers or something. I noticed that you can cook this cactus into green dye and that gives a little bit of XP. But we'll talk about it later. The solution I have for XP probably completely trumps any machine I could conceivably want to build. And I just found that solution like an hour before stream, and I'm super frustrated by it. Okay, what else did I do? Yeah, so the main thing I did was the village. I built a nether portal shortcut there, so I don't have to walk there anymore. Since the village is now almost entirely made up of librarians and cartographers, I decided to call it a university, right? And it's Mars University, like Futurama, haha. I did my absolute best to be ethical with the villagers, but it turns out that that's really hard to do. I think part of the art, the hidden accidental art of Minecraft, like the death of the author art, is that it's accidentally saying something about like the natural incentive structures that generate when a group of creatures are presented to the player as a resource to be exploited. I didn't kidnap anybody, I didn't imprison them or kill them, but I did feel very compelled to give them like very dense living quarters and to like give them names and shit, which is kind of gross. When I was getting my mending books, I incidentally leveled up my mending librarian to max level and saw that he sold name tags, and I'm like, oh, it'd be really convenient to like name my villagers, right, so that I can keep track of which villagers have which books. But that's also kind of gross. This weird guy shows up in the village, doesn't speak their language, and decides to give them all names, right? It has this very like Ellis Island, you know, I can't pronounce your ethnic name, so your name is John now vibes. I went ahead and did it anyway, but it's just one of the kind of gross things. It's part of what Minecraft is accidentally revealing, right? It's like, it's not trying to make you out to be an imperialist, but the incentive structure of the game sort of turns you into an imperialist regardless, no matter what you do. Yeah, exactly. Just give them number names, as mean as possible. So I added a lot to the village here. I have this nether portal. I need some help, actually. If someone has an idea for me on this one, I need to block this portal off whenever I go in or out of it. Otherwise, villagers end up in my nether tunnel. I assume there's some structure I can build that I can open, but villagers can't. That doesn't require me to place a block. Doors don't work. They can open doors. Is there something y'all can think of that I could use for that? Oh, an iron door will work? Okay, so they won't press the switch, I guess. All right, I can set that up for next time. So I built a big dormitory, and the dormitory is one of the things I feel kind of gross about because it's extremely dense living quarters, right? Everybody had these nice houses where they had all these nice amenities, and now they're all sleeping packed together in this hellhole. But I built a dormitory for all of them. I learned how to get new villagers. I asked about it a little bit in Discord. It's very strange. Like, you have to have beds for them in the area, and then you feed them. So there's this guy walking around who looks like Jeff Bridges. He looks like the dude, just dropping carrots everywhere, and apparently it turns everyone super horny, and they have a bunch of kids, which I then tried to train into librarians, right? I kind of like the way villagers work, though. They sort of remind me of the way the dwarves work in Dwarf Fortress, which makes sense. I think Notch said his main inspiration for this game was Dwarf Fortress. They kind of operate on their own. They load balance tasks, that sort of a thing. But for some reason, Dwarf Fortress feels a lot less like gross and exploitative than this game. It might be because I'm this like random adventurer from far away that shows up and exploits the shit out of them. I am trying to build individual rooms for them. I'd like every villager to have their own room with like some furniture and shit, so they're not all sleeping in this horrible bunker. But it's a giant project. I have so many villagers, it's probably going to take me... I'll probably do it off stream. Like when we're done streaming this game, I'll feel a little bit less gross about having done this. Yeah, so my main project was getting the villagers to have kids, training those kids to be librarians, and then painstakingly getting the librarians to have a book that I wanted. That took a really, really, really long time, but I think I have almost every book that I could possibly care about. There were a couple books that I noticed were rolling that I wasn't able to use, like I think Impaling was one of them. I have no idea what that's supposed to go on, but anything that was able to work on the gear that I obtained, I got as books from these guys. So I did get access to basically every book, and if anyone's playing on the server and wants to not do all of this for themselves, you can just come to my town and talk to these librarians and get all the enchantments that you want. So the main way that I funded the books project was I did two things. I built a giant bamboo farm. This is actually really annoying because constantly the golems and the villagers like drop off cliffs and get stuck in the bamboo, and then I have to be really careful to like dig them out if I don't accidentally punch them and piss them off. But I got all this bamboo. I have a chest full of stone swords. I grab 5 of them. I chop all the bamboo down. I turn it all into sticks. I trade the sticks with some Fletchers that I have in my town. That's like really, really slow and miserable, but it works. The other big thing that I did was I built a sugarcane farm over here. That's the source of most of the XP that I've gotten. And I'm sure there's a better way to do this than I'm currently doing it, but I basically just run around in a circle here, pop all this sugarcane, turn it all into paper, trade the paper with my librarians to get a tiny bit of XP and a tiny bit of emeralds, and just repeat, just kind of AFKing in the area waiting for it to grow. I wanted to be able to do something that was inattentive but productive while I was doing that, so I built a fishing pond over here. I didn't actually do that much fishing. I'm able to do fishing pretty inattentively, like I can edit RuneScape videos or do other stream work, like publish my YouTube VODs while I'm doing this. But for the longest time while I was building this pool, I wasn't getting treasure. Like, I started with a simple 5x5 pool. It didn't work. I had to make it deeper. It didn't work. I had to make sure all the blocks on the surface were source blocks. It didn't work. Then I figured out that the entire pool had to be source blocks. And that took forever. I had to do this horrible process of starting at the very bottom, placing a checkerboard of dirt, filling in the gaps between the dirt with source blocks, breaking the dirt, going up a level, and repeating forever. The reason there's kelp in this pool is I learned by accident that kelp blocks Frostwalker from activating, which is really convenient, so I'm not accidentally freezing my pool or breaking my sugarcane farm. But I guess, and I didn't realize this while I was building the pool the hard way, kelp also converts all the water blocks above it into source blocks. So I could have just done one layer and then put kelp down, and I probably would have been fine. But I definitely did it the insanely hard way, unnecessarily. Other stuff to mention here, I built a library for my librarians. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't really grok how villagers worked last stream, but I think I get it now. They basically have phases of their day. They wake up in the morning, they all say hi to each other, they go work at their job blocks, they take a break and hang out in town and like trade with each other and chat. They go back to work and then they go to bed. So it's kind of cool if you have 20 librarians and you have a library with 20 lecterns. All the librarians will come here at some point during the day. So it's an easy way to find them without having to like enslave them and imprison them, right? You could still track everybody down pretty easily. Villagers I had in my town from the beginning, I happen to already have a cleric. Let me try to find him here. Eat some food. Actually didn't know there was a cleric here. I could have stolen this brewing stand. I'm actually really surprised that it's possible for a brewing stand to just natively spawn in the world, given how much bullshit you have to go through to get one in the nether for the first time. But I didn't like thoroughly explore this place when I first found it, so I guess it's on me. He's here somewhere. I might need to wait for him to go to bed and then I can track him down. But basically the cleric, I ran into him and I'm like, well, I need emeralds, so I'm going to try to trade what I can with him. There he is. He had a trade for rotten meat, and I had a shitload of rotten meat from all the previous episodes, so I just dumped all my rotten meat on him. Then he asked for gold bars, and I had a shitload of gold bars from farming gold nuggets in the nether. And then he asked for nether wart, which is great because I had way too much nether wart. So he's not like a super efficient trading source. I did build a small nether wart farm back there, but this is like a few emeralds per day. It's not a big deal. The reason I wanted to mention him is I saw that he offers this bottle of enchanting, which is kind of cool. It gives you a few points of XP. I guess the idea is you stack a bunch of those, you keep them in your ender chest, and then if your tools need repairing in an emergency, you can just use them to repair stuff. So I have a chunk of those in my chest here. I got like 52 of them for an emergency if I have to repair my junk. Let's see. The fish pond sucked. Oh yeah, I found out while fishing, I got a shitload of name tags from doing that and did not realize that you could get name tags from fishing. So all the names you see on all of the librarians in my town are from buying the name tags from master librarians at 20 emeralds a pop. Just going to pretend like that didn't happen. It's a substantial number of emeralds down the drain, but you can get like millions of them from fishing for treasure. I think I have, yeah, like 10 left over, even using the ones I had from my earlier training. So the last thing to mention before I start the timer here and talk about what my plan is for today. This morning, I decided to do some last-minute cleanup. I wanted to sort my chests. I wanted to review the future Marstead notes, make sure I didn't miss anything that I said I was going to do off-stream. And the thing that I realized was like, oh, shit. I said that I was going to get some cartographers, right? Because I was asking about the trials chambers that they added in the most recent update. And somebody had mentioned that, oh, there's like villagers will sell you maps that let you find those things. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I forgot to do that until this morning. So I built some cartography tables. I got some cartographers. They're really easy to level up because they take paper, and I have a giant paper farm, so that was convenient. But the scary thing, the thing that's giving me a giant existential crisis, is realizing that they trade glass panes for emeralds. Okay, who cares? Like, why does that matter? Well, all of my, basically half of my librarians, maybe this guy does. I might be some of the guys in the library. Yeah, half of my librarians trade single emeralds for glass blocks. And it turns out the math on this, you either break even on emeralds or you slightly make a profit on emeralds, and you get a shitload of XP if every day you buy out all the glass blocks from every librarian, turn them all into glass panes, and then trade them all to the cartographers. I got so much XP that I was able to make these 4 Silk Touch tools in like an hour this morning. Like, all the rest of my shit took like a week of nonstop AFKing and work to get the XP for, to wait for the bamboo to grow and wait for the sugarcane to grow. And I could have done all of it in like hours if I had discovered this cartographer librarian interaction. It kind of feels like an exploit to me. I mean, I'll do it now that I did it the hard way. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was like, is arbitrage a thing? Like, before I discovered that interaction, I was like, okay, I can get leather, for example, and I can get paper, and I can turn the leather and paper into books, but then the books don't trade for substantially more than the paper. Like, the ratio isn't great. So I was like, okay, they must have like carefully balanced all the numbers so that you can't just generate infinite resources. But you kind of can. You can be a middleman who, you know, basically extracts wealth from the librarians and the and the cartographers for very little labor. And so I am now. So now I basically have access to an infinite XP farm, a basically infinite emerald farm, although it generates emeralds pretty slowly compared to XP. On the one hand, I wish I had known that sooner because it would have saved me a ton of time. On the other hand, I think playing Minecraft this way has been really, really cool because I do these streamed episodes where I discover a set number of facts. I then play the game off stream only using those facts, really trying to avoid any discovery off stream, and then come to the game and learn new stuff. So if I were playing this off stream entirely, if I wasn't a streamer, the way I would play Minecraft is I would boot the game up, I would pull up the wiki, I would watch YouTube tutorials, and I would miss all of this progression that's in the game because I would just skip to whatever the most efficient thing is first, right? The fact that I even tried to fish for mending books, I think, is funny and fun. I did get one mending book, by the way, from fishing, and I got another mending book in the stronghold that I had missed while I was on stream. If you go back and you watch that VOD, there's a chest in a corner that I missed picking up, and funnily enough, it actually did have a mending book in it, which was the main thing I was looking for last week. Okay, so that's everything. It was about 20 minutes as I expected, so let's go ahead and talk about what I'm doing today. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sunken ship that's near my house. I did notice that there was a structure near my house. I didn't think there was anything substantial about it when I saw it the first time. I certainly didn't realize I had to dig around it. But I want to check that out. That seems pretty straightforward. I was exploring to try to find more deep, dark biome last episode. I think I found it. As soon as I saw a cave that looked like it was more deep, dark, I blocked it up and turned around and went away. We'll try to do that today. I want to check out the open ocean ruins, but I got my ass kicked when I went there last time and don't really understand how I'm even supposed to deal with it because I'm just getting zapped by like hit scan lasers constantly. So I might ask when the Wikibait pop-up comes up if you guys can discuss some tips to give me for how I can explore those ruins successfully. I mean, I can go and I can bring, it'll be nice to have more protection for my armor and to be able to breathe underwater and all that fun stuff. but I'm sure there's other things that could make it a little bit more accessible than it seemed to be when I first went there. I want to buy cartographer maps. I think I have one of my cartographers is selling a Trials Chamber map, and at least one of them is selling a woodland map. All of them are selling ocean maps, but I assume that's pointing to the thing that I've already found. I guess let me know if the ocean map goes to a different structure, and I can get one of those too. And I think last episode we talked about summoning the Wither. I need more information on that. I need to know what I need to prepare for that, if I need to like build an arena, like it's Terraria or something. I haven't farmed any Wither skulls, but I have like crazy good gear, and I feel like I could probably do that on stream without too much trouble. Now, this is supposed to be the dream of Frostwalker, I guess. The ocean map is the same thing as the thing I already found. Okay. So how do those maps work? Like, does that cartographer sell new maps whenever I buy one, or is it like the books where they sell one map ever, and if I buy it, it's gonna be the same map every time? Undead grandpa's always there for you, jeez. Yeah, so I stumbled after this. I commented on it. I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool looking structure. I did not realize it was supposed to be a thing that I could like explore further. So I just need to like dig around here is the idea. That's kind of cool. It's actually like beached. I like this actually. It's one of those like hindsight bias things, I guess, where it's like if you already know that this is an interesting thing, you're probably baffled that I didn't interact with it, but it kind of just looked like random wood structure on the surface. That's cool. Find them underwater. Ooh, hello. Buried treasure map. That's cool. Paper and feathers. It's a pretty exciting thing to find. Guess I'll follow up on that here. Does this work? Actually, don't know how the maps work. I haven't bought any of them yet. Okay, so is the map that generates... So if I buy like a map from one of the cartographers in my town, it's possible it'll be a map somewhere that I can't get to, right? Like here I can see my little player icon, but if I was like spawning super northwest of the Trials Chamber or something, would it show my icon in the northwest corner so I know at least what direction to move in? Okay, that's cool. Is there usually more than one chest in one of these guys? One to three? Okay, I may as well keep looking then. I really like all the exciting little things it can generate in the world. It's really cool. I'm probably going to just ask for, like I do with Dark Souls games, I'm just going to ask like for a summary of stuff that I haven't encountered yet, like interesting structures I haven't seen when we get close to the end, so... I'm sure there's still a handful I haven't noticed. There's a couple I've seen a few of, like mine shafts. What's back here? So they can either spawn underwater, just like completely submerged, or in sand like this, like beached. It's pretty cool. Probably need to bank some shit here. I have one like breadcrumb to follow up, so I'll just do that for now. I like that they all have the pumpkin hats for Halloween. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna dump all my stuff. We're gonna go check for this buried treasure. Oh, one other thing that I found, I already had the redacted list of potion secondaries. So when I was fishing, I got some pufferfish, and I saw pufferfish was a secondary. So I made, I guess they're water-breathing potions, which seems really convenient, possibly necessary for exploring that ocean monument later. So if there's anything else I need other than my cool helmet that helps me with being underwater and water-breathing potions that would help me explore that place, let me know. It seems like every time I pop out of the portal, I immediately get inflicted with that mining fatigue. I can't tell if that's like a result of me happening to spawn, like my nether portal being right next to the thing that causes the mining fatigue, or if it's just like a passive effect that's being generated anything in the area to keep you from using mining to cheat your way through it. But more clarification on how that works would be helpful. There's a mob that's applying it. Okay. Is it just doing it in an AoE around it, like can it penetrate blocks, or does it just happen to be directly beneath me when I spawn in there? Junk. I probably don't need to be carrying these silk touch tools with me all the time. Come back for them later. Surprised I don't seem to be able to enchant shears and brushes. That was surprising and disappointing. I like to put mending on them too. Mending is my favorite thing ever. Yeah, they don't show up in, hold on. They don't show up with valid enchantments. Oh, you can do it on the anvil? Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll keep that in mind for next time. It'd be convenient. Okay, buried treasure map. Let's go. I spent pretty much this entire past week just AFKing in the village, waiting on bamboo and sugarcane to grow and getting stream work done and stuff like that. So I haven't done very much exploring at all other than trying to find more deep dark biome. I'll try to do that later since it's a pretty far walk through the nether. I think I have a lot of other stuff I can do before then. Okay. The idea of a buried treasure map is like fucking cool as hell. I feel like it's one of those things that's probably not that difficult to implement into the game, but feels amazing. It's much more impressive seeming. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to do. I guess I can try to like replace this water so I don't have to deal with it. Silk touch doesn't seem to work on ice, is that right? I was trying to like gather some of the ice, hoping that I could use it to build my fishing pond, and it didn't seem to do anything. Would keep you from getting infinite ice or something. I like look at this thing closer. There we go. That's really cool. Whoa, holy shit. Heart of the Sea? What the fuck? Crystals, potion of water breathing. Using a boat on ice is interesting. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll try that out here. Quickly make a boat. I've got some in my base, but I don't think I got a crafting recipe for that Heart of the Sea. What does that do? Boat. That it still works even on ice is the idea. I thought I saw something for like the glass. Let's see. Might require the crafting table. Let me check. Probably worth looking at this again anyway. I think there was an achievement to do something with a spyglass. Okay, I can do that technically. You have copper bars and quartz. Blast furnace. Blast furnace is a faster furnace. Conduit. Nautilus shell and Heart of the Sea. Okay, I do have Nautilus shells from fishing. I did get a chunk of those. I haven't tried the armor trim yet. Is that like a one-time application thing? Does it cost anything to apply it? It's just cosmetic, right? Go back to the village. I guess I'll buy my my maps there. Okay. I got the sunken ship taken care of. Let's do cartographer map. So I'll do a woodland map and then a trials map. Then maybe we'll summon the wither. Oh, that's fucking weird. Walking on a path prevents this from proccing, but walking on regular dirt lets it proc. Game has some really odd interactions. So if I were able to make like a long frozen section, the boat could go super fast, spiky. That's cool. I guess I can't do that in the nether though, right? Because I'm guessing ice insta melts. Might mess around with the trim really quick before we go get these maps. I think the map said I needed a compass to trade for them. Iron bars and redstone. Okay. Let me deposit all my junk really quick. Hold on to the emeralds. Right, my Nautilus shells are at the village, so we can do that in a second. Then do compasses. I think I need like max 3. I'm walking below the surface technically, that's funny. I might try to make this farm. Someone on YouTube was like, you could give them more space to roam. I'm like, yeah, that's technically true, isn't it? Probably should. It is really interesting how a game can, through abstraction, recreate some like real world incentive structures that lead to the exploitation of like animals and human beings, right? In a way that's completely unintentional on the part of the developers. Everything around villagers feels so weird, and it like doesn't feel weird in Terraria because the equivalent of villagers in Terraria are the townsfolk who like only come in when they're happy with what you've done. They like have personalities, they talk to you. They're not really resources to be exploited. They have a bunch of like demands from you in order for you to be able to work with them. All right, Nautilus shell? Okay. Yeah. It sounds like you can industrialize villagers too, which seems like really scary. Like you can like force them to breed. Okay, so what the hell is this thing? Is this a thing I can like place and pick back up, or is it a one-time thing? I feel like that was difficult enough to obtain that I would like to just know what it is. If you'll just want to tell me straight up. Yeah, feel free to just tell me what it is. Is it something I can experiment with? I can pick it up? Okay. Great. Do I need Silk Touch to pick it up before I accidentally destroy it? Oh, I put all my Silk Touch tools away. I should probably keep my Silk Touch pickaxe on me so I can pick up my ender chest. It's a regular pick. Okay. So that didn't do anything. Is there any significance to items that have yellow names? Are they like slightly rarer than the white named items? I know that my like diamond tools have blue names. All right, I need to get my bolts here. Ocean Explorer map, Woodland Explorer map. Okay, I can get one of those. And one of them has a trials map. There it is. Place it into water to give bonus effects. But you need blocks to go around it. Like bonus effects in an area around the thing or something? Alright, let's see where these guys are pointing to. That's cool. Okay, so they're both northwest of me, right? This way. Need to make sure I can find my way back to the village. I'm just going to write down the coordinates here. 1486, 80, 29, 666. Let me grab my Silk Touch pickaxe, and I guess I can see if my house is closer. It probably isn't. Set up an iron door for that later. Well, that's a cool idea. I didn't think about that. That's just paper and a compass. I'd rather do that than use the kind of cheesy, I think I can do it at my house. I'd rather use that than use coordinates. Coordinates feel cheesy. So I understand the use case for a Silk Touch pickaxe. Are there really objects that require a Silk Touch axe, shovel, or hoe? Like, I guess the hoe would let you get like leaves instead of it breaking down. Grabbing this guy. You. And you said this conduit goes in the water. I guess I can try it. But it needs other blocks next to it to do stuff, so it doesn't do anything by default. It looks like it's like a really bright light source. Oh, you can get leaves without silk touch. Interesting. Put this buried treasure map away. I'm gonna see if I want to bring anything else with me. Probably more torches. Shouldn't have those emeralds on me. Got food. I've got my ender chest. Okay, so now it's northeast of me. It's still northwest of me, so I might go through some nether portals and see if they get me closer. Grass rather than dirt blocks. Do those have like different recipes or something? Because like dirt naturally turns into a grass block anyway, right? Okay, still a ways off. Not so bad, actually. Oh, it's actually not far from here. Okay, that's cool. Well, good. Then I can, this is the Trials Chamber map. Go rename this. Oh, you can transplant grass. That's interesting. Less freaked out about like completely locking down all of my my nether portals since I'm quite a bit tankier now. Probably do it later off stream, but I don't need to do it right now. I ended up getting fire protection on one of my items, and the rest of them are just regular protection. I noticed it was a fire protection makes it reduce burning time. Oh, that's cool. How many pieces? Sounds like lava nearby. Reasonable travel distance. Oh, that's cool. Really been enjoying, they have like a botanical set. We got the orchid, which is a really nice set. Looks nice and professional. Andrea has it in her office. Right on. I want to get this succulent set. I have there's another one that's like a cherry blossom tree. It's really nice. Getting there. I guess I'd rather do it this way because then I can guarantee I can find my way back. So is this map revealing, that's the wrong one. Is this saying that there's definitely an open cave near there that I'm gonna run into? Like, does it necessarily have all the caves on it, or just the nearest cave that it connects to? Oh, it's a river. Interesting. It's just dirt. Reading about the Conduit, it's the most wikibait thing imaginable. So interesting. It's like they have this wonderful vehicle to give you little breadcrumbs to figure out how some of that shit works, and then they don't use it very much. Oh, I forgot to ask about this. So I noticed I have this zombie doctor weaken and then cure a zombie villager. I have a zombie villager. I don't know where he came from, but there's a guy with a farming hat who's a zombie that he's trapped under the dormitory. I just sealed him off down there because I wanted to do that on stream. So is that literally just go up to them and use a golden apple on them, or does weaken mean like physically attack them to damage them first? I want to make sure I don't accidentally kill them. Bookshelves for enchanting, but 10 times more specific. You need a particularly shaped formation of specific blocks around it for it to work. Oh my gosh. Throw a weakness. Oh, so that's what weakness potions are supposed to be for. Big cave. Well, I like being able to see what's in a cave. Pretty cool. Really don't think I've seen any like truly duplicate cave formations. They all feel pretty unique from each other. Let's see if there's anything else here that looks neat. Submerge it in a 3x3 cube of water and then construct a 5x5 shell around the water cube made specifically of the shit that ocean temples are made of. What the fuck? I guess doing the sunken ship is supposed to like breadcrumb me to ocean temples when I get that then. Remember, I still need a torch even though I can see in the dark. Okay, I'll try to do the villager curing thing when I get back to town. I was saying in Discord that the water mechanics are wild in this game. Like, without, this isn't a value judgment, it's kind of a statement of how it is, but a lot of games like this that are primarily or exclusively developed in live service, where you've got people playing it during early access and then constantly playing it in its current form, they end up having this feature where they cater to the people who are already playing their game, to sometimes to the detriment of people who might be new to the game. So I feel like water physics is one of those things that works the way it does because of people who have been playing Minecraft for 15 years, you know? Whoa, that's pretty fucking sick. I really love the night vision potion. It's huge. Changes the game for me. It's really neat. How are we doing here? Oop, wrong map. Close. Oh, is this under the river? Or does it correspond to the river? Guess not. It's interesting, though. Yeah, for sure. Easy to generate them compared to like Terraria waterfalls. I love the fluid physics in Terraria. I think they're very intuitable. Weird sound, but okay. Oh shit. I feel like getting suffocated was a huge threat when I played back in alpha. Like, is it just really easy to get out of the block now or something? I remember being really scared of falling gravel or falling sand. What are we doing? Okay, now we gotta turn. We need to turn like here, actually. Ouch. Thank you, Feather Falling 4. More careful walking forward, I guess. Immediately fall again. How many blocks can I fall with Feather Falling 4? Like, it feels like I'm not seeing myself take... Like, when I hear the damage taken sound but didn't actually see any hearts get reduced, is it actually doing, like, decimal damage to me secretly? Or is it just making the damage sound effect to say this would have hurt you? I keep doing it by accident. Definitely forgetting to place torches, and that's okay. I can place them on my way out. Okay, we're very close now. But this isn't giving me the Y coordinate, I assume. $103 blocks. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I'm like on top of it, so it's either above me or below me. Going down is easier to start. Someone on YouTube cached a Wikibait token and said that it's like super safe to just do this to dig down. Oh, I see. And then let go if I get to something that looks dangerous, basically. Someone else also commented that I should figure out what ender pearls do. I thought they just turn into ender eyes, but they do something else. This seems promising. Minecraft Trials Edition. Okay. So we're here. Get back up. Probably should have brought some ladders with me, or some, well, I guess I can make some ladders. A little bit complicated, but I think I can do this, so. I want to be able to come back here if there's stuff to loot. Take this guy. We make a crafting table. Whoops. Okay, and then we make make some sticks, right? Deposit more of these to get some space. Might be enough to climb back out. Okay. So then we silk touch this guy. Let's get the cobble back out. I kind of want to make a chest to store some of these blocks. I'm not going to use them, but I hate wasting blocks. So I end up, like, every time I go to build a giant project, like improving the village, I use all of the blocks I've, like, saved from the whole game up to that point, and it justifies my bad behavior of hoarding blocks all the time. I'm never going to come back and get this. Oh, God damn it. Whatever, it's fine. Okie dokie. Let's get this guy back. Ladder. Watch this be just barely not enough ladder. It's gonna be just barely not enough ladder. It's really funny. Okay, hold on. Okay, so just need to be able to get down here. Grab all these blocks I left behind real quick. Real bad about doing torches here. Okay. Down we go. Oh, I guess this is a 2 wide. That's why I can just place them freely. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Whoa. Is this place like, I mean, it's called Trials. You said it was like intended to be group content. Am I able to do this solo with all of my shit? Just suddenly I'm overcome with like, what if I lose all my stuff? It scales with more people. Oh, okay, I see. This is one of the most recent things they added to the game. Oh, these like copper bulbs. Waxed weathered copper bulb. It's like oxidized copper. It is oxidized copper. Okay, that's cool. Ouch. I guess I don't really need the torches since there's natural lighting, but one was brighter. I don't know if that matters. Waxed block of copper. There's some contraptions down there. That's neat. Like a different trial chambers or the same trial chamber? Monster spawner. It's just a regular skeleton monster spawner. Okay, so like blocking it with blocks isn't going to do anything. Oh, those are those vases. Okay, so I don't want to break those next time. Damn, I already got space issues. Build another chest in here because I can come back and recover stuff later. Flower pot. Oh, really? Honeycomb. Interesting. Yeah, I should be able to come back and recover all this stuff off stream later. I really like the idea of having the maps. I think that's great that the game actually has a way for you to get to this stuff without just stumbling into it, essentially. Are barrels new to this dungeon? Some kind of monster spawner. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it has like different rewards, I guess, that it could possibly return. This place seems like it's structured very differently to the rest of the game. So should I not expect to disable spawners? Is that not something I should be trying to do here? Okay, there's special spawners that can't be disabled. Arrow of poison, loyalty 2. Leave Brittany alone. I need to kill one of them to get arrows. I keep forgetting to bring an arrow. Okay. Guessing the arrows of poison don't get duplicated. It's cool that you can like disturb those. Jerk. Okay. And I can't even, so if I place blocks all around it, will that also effectively disable it, or will it just keep spawning regardless? Spawns a set number of mobs. Oh, okay. So that's the trial, is like fight these guys and survive, basically. Right on. Try to do that. Decorated pot, brick, scrape pottery shard. I see. So they're all like unique. It's a thing you can combine with archaeology, right? We got here nothing. Oh, this guy's new. Ouch. Uh-oh, this could be bad. This is like the main objective chamber, I guess. This is supposed to be like mid-game content, I'm guessing, rather than like crazy difficult end-game content. Hello? Drop something. New recipe unlocked. Hammer? It's a cool enemy. Like a wind elemental, basically. Breeze rod. Okay, so maybe they will do all 4 elements at some point. If he's a cousin to the blaze. Was it a key? That's cool. So I know those are all done because the spawner's like grayed out now. Black smoke coming off it instead. Oh, I see. So I can use this trial key to open this. And it's telling me it's one of the things inside there. Can I like collapse it to whatever it's showing at the moment when I open it? Or it just gives me a random thing from what's displayed inside? I see. That's kind of cool. So nothing like super amazing. I haven't seen anything that looks like it's unique that I've never seen before. I guess I've never seen that before. Hmm. There's a higher tier one. Like a higher tier chest somewhere in this chamber, or a higher tier key for it. And the key just drops from like surviving one of these rooms. That was pretty cool. I like that actually. Go ahead and open one. Under lock and key. Okay, that's cute. What a neat little mechanic. Yeah, this is cool content. I think this is really neat. Explore around some more here. Chiseled tough bricks. Are the different chests, the higher tier chests, have like a different look on the outside of them? Excited to see what's up with this breeze rod. How do I get in here? Oh, it might be that one up there with the candles near it. I see, and that looks much fancier. It's harder to see what's contained inside of it. Emeralds, arrows, books. I'm gonna trim. Candles are pretty cool looking. Okay. So would I need to find a key from a different trial chamber and bring it here to open that, or is there possibly another room in here that has a higher level key that can drop? These fucking guys. The worst. Okay, I see. So each one of these little spawners, the reward for dealing with it is a key. I guess they don't all necessarily drop a key, though. It's not guaranteed. Feather Falling 3, Loyalty... Honey Bottle. You can bring another item here to make the spawners get harder. Oh, so if I return to this same room, I don't even need to find a different chamber. I could fight everything again. It's kind of cool. So have I basically seen the gist of what this place offers then? Like any other breadcrumbs leading out of here? Okay, that's fun. Glad they added this. I guess this would be a nice thing to bump into reasonably early in the playthrough, like when you've just got diamond tools, but haven't really done too much in the nether yet. I see, and there's another special thing. Cake. A lot of skeletons. Dick, how many of you are there? There's another blaze here. Okay. Or breeze. Where'd you go, dude? I just saw you a second ago. Ouch. Kill him with melee so looting can activate, I think is the idea. Ouch. Hey, Domino Pivot, how you doing? Okay, so it sounds like a key opened up somewhere. I need to bring something to intentionally make the place more difficult if I want to try to get a higher tier key. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay. Make sure I didn't like accidentally throw off my boots. I was fishing one time. Ben jumped on the keyboard and made me throw my my enchanted fishing rod and couldn't find it for like a solid 2 minutes. I thought it was just gone. There's the key. Okay. Let's see. Neat. The end of Arthropods 5. So this might have been a decent location to find a mending book, or at least to roll for books other than trading with villagers. Alright, I'm trying to work my way out of here now. I do not have the inventory space to do all of this. I missed this one, dropped the key too. Okay. And you said these spawn relatively commonly, so there's a decent chance players will just stumble into them through normal play. It was near a room that had a chest in it. Yep, just need to grab them. Wind charge, interesting. Probably good. Grab this guy again. Oh, I got a powdery shard, okay. Might try to like mine some of this place out and bring it home in case there's any blocks that I want to use. Okie doke. Alright, let's get out of here. That was fun. I'll go look for the Woodland Mansion next. Okay. I should be able to find my way back to this off stream since it's just kind of a straight tunnel from my portal, but I'll try to leave some breadcrumbs to it. What's up, man? Use an axe on the copper to remove oxidation. If I place copper blocks, do they just oxidate naturally? Oxidize? That doesn't sound like that's the right word. Interesting. Does it cause problems? Does it make the copper less useful? I know that there's that bulb that we got, which is kind of neat. Bulbs get a little darker. Yeah, fortunately, that was like right where I started. I'm gonna go try to find which portal I'm looking for. Well, no, I'm gonna go back and bank really quick and then we'll come back. It's like the very first portal, so I didn't have to travel that far. Could probably make a second portal there off stream so I can get there quickly if I want to mine the place out or farms or stuff. I want to see what these new recipes are too. Let's see. So, mace, breeze rod, heavy core. Heavy core, a thing I have to get from one of the higher tier chests or something. Is this like strictly better than a sword? That's interesting. Maxed chiseled copper, beehive. Bamboo mosaic. It'd be cool if they took like a RuneScape style tack with this game and made it so that different pieces of equipment were necessary for different kinds of content. God damn it. Fuck you guys. The fucking worst. What a weird thing to add to the game. Okay, dump all my junk. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Need the Woodland Explorer map. Probably need more torches. That's crazy that that's a vote thing. What else do I want to bring with me? Get all the junk out of here. Did Breeze Rod do anything other than make a mace? I was really confused that seemed to be the only recipe that popped up that used it, despite me getting like 23 of them. Oh, you can make powder with it. Is that the wind charge, which I also have a few of? Let's see. Something with right click. That's cool. So it does like the knockback thing. And it's a potion ingredient. I guess I can check that out. Is it the charge that's a potion ingredient? I guess I can check it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like if you, is it like a rocket jump, you like shoot down and it propels you forward or something? Rod itself, okay. Weird because it's always powder that's the ingredient. So inconsistent. Alchemy in this game is like a nightmare. I have no idea how they arrived at what they arrived at. I feel like they should do a big overhaul, because it could potentially be super interesting. Like, potions are a big part of the fun of Terraria when you get a whole bunch of them. Potion of Wind Charge. That is red, which usually means it's a bad thing. Should I not drink that? Is that going to cause problems for me? They had different ideas for brewing and may have changed it last minute. Oh, okay. Well, at least they tell me when stuff is bad for you. You said I want to use this thing? Bad Omen 5, 1 hour, 40 minutes. So I have to start with the splash water bottle and then make a potion of weakness. Is that how that works? I want to get my villagers killed. Go to this. Need to bring up that cheat sheet again. I see. Yeah, that's odd. Thought you just needed to make the splash water bottles. Okay, so I throw one of these at my zombie villager and then use a golden apple on him, or I throw a golden apple at him and then he's fine? Is that how that works? It's so weird, like that's presented like it's this like core progression thing. Okay. And it's you just throw the golden apple at them, I assume. Seems fine. So I'll replace a night vision potion. God damn it. Fucking video games. Okay, I have another one. Alright, let's give this a try. And then we'll look for the woodland mansion thing. We still have the open ocean ruins. What all can I do to prepare for that? Like, I feel like I should go there with all of my equipment so I don't die immediately, but I'm also really worried that if I die, my stuff is just gone. Because there's no way I'll be able to get back there safely. Boost power of Estus Flask. Which permanently locks you out of boosting the power of your Estus Flask if you use it. Video games. Okay, so this guy's under here. There he is. Hey, dude. So does he eat it automatically, or do I have to actually, like, use it on him? Oh, the apple? Shit. Hold on. I think the chunk will unload if I leave and just come back. Yeah, I thought if I used it, it would consume it. He was fucking me up before when I originally trapped him there. I guess I didn't have all my upgrades, but... yeah, I have thorns on all my armor. Wood area might contain something that makes exploring the ocean area safer. Okay, that's cool. Whoa. Oh, did I get hit by my own potion? Did I hit him too? I guess it literally is a splash potion, so it hits both of us. If I'm too close to it. I do really like the idea of having like a nether network. Everything like connects into a main line. They probably try to connect this village one into the main line. I'll make one for the trials chamber. And I can just keep coming back to that chamber forever, basically. Operations based on how close you are to the center. I see. What's up, man? Okay, that worked. I thought he was gonna like chomp on it. Crazy loud sound from doing that. So he just takes a while to convert after that? Do I need to do anything else with him? I see. I can see if there's something else I can do here while we wait. I have to give him a name since he survived. I guess he was already, so because he already has a job, does that mean he was a real villager from this town, not a randomly spawned zombie villager who got killed? These guys are fucking everywhere and they're really annoying. Like, it's so easy to accidentally punch them. Just have to run. Yeah, this one is like, it's so weird to have it just right there in the main track. I think I saw one other zombie villager. It was the very start of the playthrough, like right outside my house. There was one. I just killed him instinctively because he was a zombie attacking me. Talk amongst yourselves. Do you have to be worried about accidentally assaulting people? Yeah. And then Dark Souls counts as a WRPG. I'm not seeing anything. You guys having buffering problems? Let me check Twitch Inspector. Zombie Doctor. Get my apple back? I did! Hooray! Alright, you can come up here now, sir. Back to civilization. Oh yeah, I must have, like, interacted with him once before he got eaten. Yikes. I haven't had any monsters in this town for an extremely long time, probably because I put torches everywhere. Okay, give me a second to check Twitch Inspector. So you said that provided some benefits? Huh. Like reduced prices from the villagers or something? It's the same. Yeah, Inspector's showing a lot of disruptions. It started like a few minutes ago. Hey, thanks, Yushitude. Appreciate that. I don't want to be actively streaming if my connection is super unstable, so I'm going to pause for a second here. Oh, for the villager you cured? Oh yeah, that's a pretty substantial discount if I was doing carrots. So I guess you're kind of incentivized to like deliberately zombify and then cure people? Wow. Alright, I'm going to pause here. I'll just go to the waiting screen. Okay, I think the Comcast issues have passed, hopefully. So I was curing the villager. We're going to go look for this woodland mansion building dungeon thing. Does golden apple just heal a lot of hunger? I guess they're pretty easy to make because apples are renewable from trees when you cut them down, right? I did use like, I had so much gold. I had a ridiculous amount of gold, and I spent so much of it on the cleric villager, getting experience in emeralds, not realizing that that was super unnecessary. Oh, I really did villagers in the most inefficient way. Region? Okay. Further. Me doing all the sprinting. I should use a potion. Hold on. It is pretty noticeable. So is that dot accurate when I'm in the nether, or are maps useless in the nether? Wow, this is really far north. Glad I have this highway. Nope. I wonder if I should start skipping portals here. Oh, it does? That's crazy that it's this far. But I won't see the dot size change when I'm in the nether, right? This is just like the fixed appearance of what it looked like the last time I was in the overworld, I assume. Gotcha. That's kind of cool that it changes size, though. Just shows you the roof. It's funny. I'll do like 3 at a time. So there are like way fewer of these than there are trials chambers. I assume that the villager would give me one that was as close as possible to him. That's kind of cool. So I have multiple cartographers that are each selling the same named map. Are they likely going to give me the same location? Or if this is like close to the origin or something. This would have been impossible if I didn't have this nether portal network. It was very much justifying my ridiculous 40 portal network. Where you buy it? Okay. God damn. I assume the thing I'm looking for is on the surface, not underground. Really glad I did this mega project. Still not close. When I was trying to figure out villages, I went to that ocean village that I unlocked there, and there were only like 3 villagers there by default. I guess I just got really lucky with the one that actually spawned near my house. Ender Dragon. I found the portal that goes to it, but I'm saving it probably for episode 9. Might do episode 8, we'll see. Sounds like there's enough interesting content post-Ender Dragon that... Oh, okay, now we overshot it. That's a good sign. Now, was that it after I played last? Okay, so it's between these two portals. This one's on the surface. This is probably the way to go. I feel like I'm still like super far in one direction though. Let me mark 0, 17, 367. Whoa, what's this? It's a natural fire from the lava. It's cool. Okay, so I'm kind of getting closer. Frostwalker is actually kind of nice in that exact situation, but I feel like I'm not going to find myself in that situation very frequently. Could be thousands of blocks west. I guess I could try to nether portal. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I have enough. I can make a portal when I'm aligned north-south and then just try to go tunnel through the nether in that direction and pop out. But I only have so many that I can make with the banked obsidian that I have. And there's no way to know how far it is from here. Try it. It's a project. I guess it's a thing I could work on off stream. I could try to find the location and then go into it next episode. If there's supposed to be something there that's going to help me in the ocean thing, then I'll wait to do the ocean thing till next time, if that's the case. Whoops. Thank you. Uh-oh. Someone's gonna knock me back. 1 second. What's a raid? This is probably close enough. Does it risk killing the villagers? I guess I could do it at the... I could risk killing the villagers I don't have a personal emotional connection to. Once at the Amethyst Ocean Village. I see. It's interesting that they have you, like, prompt it, though, instead of it happening without your permission. Okay. Probably isn't going to take me into my tunnel. Maybe I can see it somewhere. Not a great place to pop. Wait, what the fuck? What are the chances? What? Okay, it's like right over there. That's not too bad. Oh, really? When you're hanging out at your village, this raid can happen? Like the events in Terraria? I can see my tunnel, so that helps. Sure, I know that this is out here. See, what's the best way to mark that there's something here? This. Okay. Can make this more secure later, but there's certain things in the Nether that I don't want getting to the overworld, so... That's okay. All right. I see. So that's a result of iteration. At one point, your villages could just get randomly attacked, and then they're like, well, we want to keep the mechanic of it getting attacked, but we want to give the player control over when it happens, basically. So from here, you need to go due west, which would be that away. I'll go a long distance and then try to check. Did it to nerf an exploit? Wait a minute. Is it an interesting cave? No. Make sure it wasn't another Bastion remnant or something, you know? Looks like somebody's tunnel. Oh, they're still the same old cave gen. It would be cool to have crazy structures in the nether. Efficiency 5, I love you. You're my favorite. Actually, since I'm using this pickaxe, I should probably mine out quartz. Burn through shit really fast when you mine that many blocks at a time. Okay, that's good. I guess what I'll do is I'll tunnel until this happens. Exactly what I was about to say. Then make a test portal and see where it puts me. An interesting looking area. We'll see if we're really close or not close at all, or if we overshot it, and then we can go even further if we have to. I like that the first time you make another portal, it feels like so crazy and special, and then you're just doing it all the time, just for like trivial traversal. It's really cool. I think the feeling of progression in this game is really great. Although very easy to be undercut by, you know, reading the wiki. I'm happy to be able to get this experience through streaming it that I probably wouldn't be able to get otherwise. Appreciate all your help as well. You guys are really trying. Fucking bots. Alright, oh, something's shooting at me. What are you doing here? What the fuck? So the instant I spawned the nether portal, like... The chunk was loaded in the overworld immediately for that skeleton to come through. Wow, okay, so... I think I'm gonna have to find this off stream. So we'll save this for next episode. We'll save this and the ocean thing for next stream. I can go check out the dark, deep dark thing though. Oh, come on. Just keep tunneling west here when I do this off stream and try to find where I'm going. Sometimes it's annoying to try to place blocks through a portal. I feel like I've done it before, but it doesn't always want to let me for whatever reason. Might be more likely to let me if it's like immediately after I transition. Dick. No, I guess it's not. Well, whatever. Hopefully nothing comes through there. Let's do that. Well, I'm already en route to the deep dark. We got one? Hey, I still haven't done this. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize I could just kill it. Try to get its attention. Oops. Drop something at least. I thought I literally had to do the deflection thing to be able to kill it. Ghast tier, okay. Just wall that off for now. Okay, just going backwards, I think it is. Drop some junk off. What's dangerous about my blaze farm? I've sat there for like 4 or 5 hours AFKing it in the past without any issues. Old growth. Hey guys, what's up? You can see what this does now. Oh, that's cool. Teleports like they do. Yeah, you have to sneak through it to fit in it so that they can't attack me, but I can still crouch and attack their legs. This one. Oh, bummer, Domino. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'd use them to not have to go in the chamber. It's like stream's been stable since the earlier disruption, knock on wood. Spectre looks clean. No one's had any buffering though. You might be able to fix the chat delay with a refresh. Let me put this back before I forget. Hold on. I got a ways to go. So what I did is I basically dug directly beneath the Skulk or whatever, and then just dug in a straight line from there. I think I forgot to bring a hoe again. Sure did. Should just put that in my ender chest, I guess. I can probably spare one of the potion slots or something. Bit of darkness. Here we go. Oops. Bring this with me if I want to drop my stuff off. Okay, so I went through over to here. Right. I actually did this like really early after last stream, so I don't exactly remember where it was, so hopefully I don't get lost here. Because I think we did that spiral staircase on stream, then I just had to pick a direction and dig and see if I bumped into anything. Get some XP, please. Thank you. Reesh. It's really funny to me that, like, stuff only despawns with chunks loaded. I understand why, but... Okay, so yeah, I hopped into this cavern, I looked up and I saw goop everywhere, so I assumed this was good. I didn't look anywhere else. Maybe this is another dud. Shit. Let's see. At least silk touch this thing this time. Skulk Catalyst. I think that came up in a thing I encountered earlier. Oh no! Oh, I was so excited. It really looked like it was going to be a lot of stuff. Fuck. Alright, I'll keep looking off stream. We'll find one eventually. I'll check the rest of this cave, I guess. There's more back that way. Grab a night vision potion really quick. Maybe more promising. What the fuck is that? Uh-oh. That seems like a bad thing. Go put my shit away. Sneak 100. This thing? Sneak near a skulk sensor or warden to prevent it from detecting you. Okay. Alright. Well then. Let's see. Let me slightly freak out here. Should be able to get back here, and I don't think any of my enchantments or my XP is not a big deal since I basically have an XP solution now. Okay. Very spoopy. Is there anything else I want? See, I might need to bring a tool with me, but I'm going to try to avoid it. Oh. That made noise, placing the torch did. Don't like that. Oh, I can't sneak and drop off the ledge, can I? I have to, like, unsneak and then re-sneak. Oh, it can still hear me from all the way over here. Well, maybe there's something in the walls. I guess I could also try destroying that thing. Night vision potion is definitely making... If this was like pitch black and I couldn't place torches, it would be freaking me out. Doesn't detect the sound of me mining it. Skulk sensor. Okay, I think I had some kind of recipe involving a skulk sensor, and I forget what the other thing was. I heard another sound effect in the distance. Yeah. Kind of like discourages you from mining, I guess. What did that say? It said, sneak near a skulk sensor or warden to prevent it from detecting you. Don't like the sound of that at all. I think I've heard this music before. Oh, I need to make sure I'm placing torches or I'm gonna not be able to find my way back out here. Should go grab another potion too. Let me do that. Just have these as backup. Don't know if I need that, but maybe I do. I can probably do with just this guy though. This stuff in case I have a problem getting back alive. The mood for this is really great. I'm a big fan. Oh my god. Whoa. Wouldn't be anything though. Cool big cave, basically. Shit, another one. This is like one of my favorite things that's ever happened in this game so far. There's been a lot of really great moments. This is wild. Really spooky and like alien. The fuck? See how dark it actually is here in a second. That's pretty terrifying. Potion of night vision is kind of the hard counter, right? More. The fuck was that? Doo-doo. This literally just open to the surface? That would be crazy. This is a really cool cave system. Probably safely mine this one. Oh no, it's opening to a lit cave, I see. Guessing this is getting off track if I go this way. These motherfuckers. Oh, I don't have a sword. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Right, I forgot. Run out of sprint because I have no food. I'm a dum-dum. Please don't trigger whatever bad thing you trigger. That was helpful. Fucker's still chasing me. Shit, I think I was supposed to drop down there. Whoa, what the fuck is this place? Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, cool. Been a while since I died last time. All right, well, I found something interesting. Yeah. I think I've got my respawns nearby, so... That's the thing I'm looking for, basically. I think I left my night vision potion behind, so tracking my way back there might be a bit of a hassle, but we'll give it a try and see what happens. I guess I could bring my actual tools. Now that I've kind of seen-ish what to expect, like, compared to the risk of just dying and losing my stuff forever in the ocean ruins, like, is this like 50% as bad as that? Is it just as bad? Is it worse? Worse. Oh, cool. Okay. But I thought this was a dud once I explored it first, and then I could still hear the sound of that thing through the wall. I didn't bring emergency torches, did I? Sure didn't. That might be unrecoverable. See if I can spot where that thing was. Figure now's the time to explore with reckless abandon, you know? I just climbed up a big thing. Yeah, this place is like substantially freakier without the night vision potion. I like how it just enhances the darkness in the distance, you know? Maybe should have brought some blocks, but that's okay. Probably if I do this a couple times, I'll remember the path. What I can maybe do is I can find the entrance and then bring my, what do you call it? It's creepy red in the distance. What is that? Oh, it's just one of my torches. I can bring my nether portal materials and make a portal there so I can get back here very quickly. I think this is not the right way. Shit. Oh, they glow too. Spooky. Not knowing what to expect is like it's really good horror when you have no idea. Just like the Warden, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Don't like the sound of that. Shit. It's near like a waterfall, but yeah, because I had to get turned around from being chased by zombies, and then I like turned down a path suddenly. I think I turned around here, right? Because I saw the lava. I'm like, okay, that doesn't look like. I think so. You kill these torches. I like that you kind of need night vision to be able to get around without spooking the Skulk sensors. Don't like that sound. Whoa. Well, we're about to see what that does. Puts like a darkness effect on me. Whoa. Oh, the bat is triggering it. That's actually really cool. Yeah, that's fantastic. This game is already feels like a really like solid horror game. Uh and so to basically do a horror update. Little kids play this. Like what the fuck? God. I'm gonna have to come back with night vision. It's so hard to see what I'm doing here. I know I just went down a random side path. I saw like a waterfall in the distance. It's probably not visible without night vision. That freaks me out. That's a really cool effect. Ooh-wee. Seems like this is kind of right. I was just kind of sprinting for my life away from the zombies. I think I'm way too far off track. Yeah, it's a really cool effect. Shh. What's even causing the light there? Well, probably going to be dead again, but that's okay. We got to see some more of the spooky. This episode, I probably won't finish exploring this because I'm going to want to come back with a whole bunch of resources. I'm probably going to stock that chest just completely full of night vision potions so that if I die, I can come back and keep looking around. I might try to find the area where I fell without exploring it just so I can put a, God. What the fuck? What the fuck? All the sounds it makes. Wow. Can he see me? Is he blind? God, the bat. I think it killed a zombie. Shit. I really made a good try against the zombie. Oh, I can like see it in the distance. This is really good. This is incredible. I can't believe that this is in Minecraft, though. Like I said, little kids play this game. They did an incredible job with the atmosphere on this. This is one of the coolest things I've seen them add. Oh, I see. So now when I can like give away my position by triggering them. Oh, crap. The darkness effect is so freaky. Oh shit, he's like throwing stuff? He's like sniffing the air. Oh, he's freaky looking. Like a beating heart that you can see in the dark. He's gonna kill me. Hi, friend. Slain by a warden. Okay, sick. Pretty high, I think. Right on. All right, so I might try, let's see. I kind of want to find the thing that I found before one more time, because I think that's really interesting to explore. Torches are my problem right now. I kind of like that this is like so far from home too that restocking isn't trivial, so. Need to put some like regular stairs here later. So I hope that guy isn't farmable, right? I feel like that would just really undercut what's so fucking sick about him. Doesn't drop anything. Beautiful. That's a really good decision. You are not supposed to fight him, right? Yeah. I definitely got the vibe. You were supposed to be afraid of him and you're supposed to avoid him. You are not supposed to fight him. Okay. Just gonna get a quick stack of torches here. It shouldn't be huge time sink. Make sure that's enough before I go back down. Maybe make a basic shitty like wooden pickaxe basically. I'll get a little bit more. All right, we're back to punching trees to get wood. It's kind of freeing to have my spawn point here and to have no XP and to have nothing on me. A lot of my anxiety has been like, gotta have so much shit, you know? Can't afford to lose any of it. My like max enchantment gear is like literally dozens of hours of work. Although I could rebuild pretty quickly. I think there's a lot of initial like startup costs of getting a village to the point where you can get a lot of XP and emeralds out of it, because there's a lot of the work is just leveling up each of the villagers. I will do that raid thing, but I'm probably going to do it at the ocean village. Be a coward and endanger the lives of people I don't know. Like, I think I have a personal connection to every villager in the village that I'm at, because I have interacted with literally all of them many, many times. Quote from the dev: "The Warden should never drop something that is important or hard to get that would be worth going through the trouble of fighting it." Yeah, I think that's... I completely agree with that. They got everything that needed to be right for that right. It feels incredible. I was concerned that they would undercut it by making it like farmable or something. And it's like, well, because there's so much in this game that's like initially scary and then easy to industrialize, essentially. Okay, that should be fine. Maybe grab, I think I have some stone in here. Just in case it comes up for something, who knows? Yeah, exactly. I would like to get my Silk Touch pickaxe back, but it's not a big deal. I could recreate that in just a few minutes. It does mean I have to be careful about placing the ender chest, I guess. So current objective is find the entrance to that place. Probably not explore it, but I guess we'll see if I can find it. What the current situation is of it being chased by skeletons and zombies and stuff. So let's remember to do this time. That's helpful. Bring a bunch of blocks, maybe not all of them in case I need to do this one more time. Too much else here that would be super helpful, I don't think. Okay. Let me see if I want to make a couple more pickaxes. Yeah. All right, let's be super aggressive with torch placement now. Oh, is he still out there? Fuck that. I thought it was through there. Maybe it was up here. No, it should be this way. I thought I had an exit through here. Can this Skulk like regrow basically? Oh, interesting. If I punch this with a torch, I get XP from it. Oh, that actually gives a substantial amount of XP, seems like. It can regrow. It was around here. I came down here and I thought it was a dead end, but then heard it in the distance. Yeah. So if I like recover some of this and plant it at home, I can use it to get XP basically. know if I went this way last time. Problem with the I'm going to place a ton of torches theory is that Skulk sensors make it so you can't really get away with that. Weird bro nearby. The sound design here is incredible. It might be too quiet to be coming through on stream, but it's you can hear him stomping around in stereo. Okay, so I can just punch that. It's not the way I went originally, so I'm going to backtrack here. It just seemed like it was a new area I hadn't been to before and was worth scoping out. It's really quiet and really subtle, but you can hear him like stomping around just barely in the distance. It's super creepy. Oh, it shows you a visual of when you're making sound. Okay, so I'm going to go back to searching over here because this is where the wall should have been that I dug out. Bats spawn more often during Halloween. That's actually pretty funny. Big fan of that. I thought it was just a wall on the left here, but I lost it somehow. It's like I dug into the wall and found it. Try a couple more places here. Oh, this is familiar. Okay, I just hadn't lit it up last time. All right. He's just going to be out here now, which is very spooky. Trigger from really far away. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I needed like 6 torches. You're right. Did do that. Where you at, bud? Do you like that when I finally died, it was when I found the thing that I was looking for the whole time? Okay. Now, the problem is, what I don't know is if I ran off into the darkness, because I had my potion on last time. This was a path that didn't go anywhere. It went to a weirdly lit area. Yeah. I think I kept going along this way, and then we had a bunch of Skulk sensors. Calculated risk. Yeah, I can hear ka-thump, ka-thump in my left ear. It's like really precise positional audio too. Definitely one of the coolest things in this whole game. Okay, so we could try going over in this direction. Close now. He will go away eventually, it sounds like. Well, I know he's down there, so maybe I don't want to go toward where he is. The bats are keeping him busy. Yeah, I really like having all these things that can trigger sound everywhere that draws attention. It's a really nice touch. It's a dead end. Doo-doo-doo. Perfect day to come on a Halloween. Not planned. I got the sense that this place was a little bit spooky, but not like this kind of spooky. Oh shit, okay. I know he's close if I get that effect. That effect is so good though. So you're also discouraged from mining here because mining makes noise. A dead man walking. I'm just trying to find what I can, you know? Sure, yeah. Between episodes, I'm just gonna, if I don't find it here on stream, I'm gonna try to track it down off stream. And I'll just find the place where I dropped down and build another portal there so we can start check it out right away next time. Wool blocks vibrations, like wool. Not be villager. Wool blocks? Oh, hey, this seems promising. Nope, it's not that promising. I killed an Enderman at some point. God damn. I think the effort to try again is too high at this point, so I'm just gonna grab my stuff and see what other stuff is on the list for me to work on. I've got some projects to work on for next time. I gotta go find the woodland mansion and put a portal there. I gotta find this entrance to the structure and put a portal there. Gotta connect those portals to my main line. So if he's like coming for you and you just place wool blocks, he leaves you alone essentially. That's definitely wiki bait. That's pretty cool though. Go try to get the skulls I need. That's crazy. I can still hear him from here. Like, it's really faint in my right ear, but that's his heartbeat, you said? Yeah. It's really good. Figure out what I can do with the Skulk sensor. I guess, can I, like, attach the Skulk sensor to a redstone thing and cause something to trigger on a sound being heard? That's kind of cool. Get my ender chest? Oh, I might not be able to because I placed it and then lost my silk touch pickaxe. Yeah, that's fine. Just want to make sure I didn't leave anything important in here. No, I'll build another one when I get home later. All right, I might go try to farm wither skeletons here. And y'all can help me to prepare for the wither. So the wither is like a mini boss. I'm used to in Terraria when you have the opportunity to summon a boss, like building an arena. So is there anything I should go for with an arena? Should it be like a big flat area? Am I fighting it primarily with ranged versus melee? Is it like too big to fit in a tunnel or something? Oh, both. Interesting. There are a lot of bats. It is neat that there's a bunch of special features for Halloween. I always like when games do that. Okay, I'm gonna book it to my nether fortress. Do I have to worry about blocks being destroyed or anything like that? I don't want things to like fall in the lava and get lost. Okay. Do I only need 3 wither skulls? Is that it? Let's see if there's anything else with the Skulk sensor here. Yeah, like there's not one for kill the Warden because you're not supposed to. Unlock an ominous vault with an ominous trial key. Okay, so that's connected to the ominous potion. Okay, that's not too bad. 1 in 20 skeletons. I have a looting 3 sword. Oh, really? So, like, you hit so that the sword is active while it dies, it counts? Huh. I turn around, shit. Yeah, it's interesting you can't get looting on a bow. Okay, so find the woodland mansion, make a portal. Find the entrance, make a portal. I'll try to, like, make a bunch of torches so we can see where it is. I'll probably just have to watch the VOD to see where I went. Once I got spooked by something chasing me, completely lost all sense of direction. It's a really huge cave too, so it's extremely funny that I found it at like the last second. Almost there. What, like spamming jump like this? Expect you bounce off the ceiling and it slows you down. Oh, just jumping, use up food. Of course, this game has weird mobility tech. Is it really faster? It does that thing like in Mass Effect where it just kind of zooms the camera a little bit and it looks like it's faster. I guess you could maybe, can you see like your meters per second in here somewhere? Here we go. Looks like it's actually faster. Oh, really? If there's not a ceiling above your head? All right. Dick. So during the death animation, but before they fully despawn, or before I see items pop out as my window, I switch to the sword for looting. It's a long run. Regular skeleton. Used to be a bunch of them here. Maybe there's too many torches now for them to spawn in. I'm gonna have to make backup bows, I think. They don't care about light, okay. Yeah, there used to be so many of them, it made it hard for me to explore this immediate area. Maybe I just need to wait for them to pop in. Oh, there's some, I think. That was like a Dark Souls enemy drop right there. Only it had happened right when I walked underneath there, you know? I do like the Halloween jack-o'-lantern heads they all have. Oh, I got something. Spooky, scary skeleton. Wither skeleton skull. Okay, nice. Oh shit, something's hit me. I guess they specifically make it a downside that you can't see your health bar, basically. They drop coal, too. I don't know which one was hitting me or from where. Guess it was with an arrow. Nice. Whoops, well, that doesn't help. Where are you shooting from, sir? Can you not do that, please? This is a little scary because I could get knocked off the ledge, and that would be bad, to use a word. Probably the best description of what that would be if that happened. You dump some shit here. Is that actual lava? That doesn't fall? Seems bad. Not to tell me twice. This looks like a panic. Placed blocks to run away from something. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, right, that's... Well, it wasn't actually. It was a don't go this way, idiot. There's nothing back there. It's a dead end. Watch me forget that again. 30 hours. Alright, this was the way I originally went to get deeper inside when I was looking for the nether wart. What's up, dudes? Whoa, what the fuck? Spooked the crap out of me. I don't think I saw this chest before. That's nothing. On the one hand, I want to be near the torches and I can see what the fuck I'm doing, but on the other hand, the enemies aren't spawning if I'm not near them. That might... Is that the default level? I try not to fuck with brightness unless if it's like a monitor issue for folks on different computers watching the stream. I'm gonna see if any spawn here. I assume they have it as moody by default for a reason though, right? Like, it's the intended experience. And don't knock him off the ledge. Shit. Block my arrow? A lot of blazes. That's a pig man. He's a friend. Watch out for that ceiling lava. What's the deal with the suspended lava? Is that like a glitch or something? Sorry. Didn't mean to. My bad. Sorry. This is a little spooky. Let's not have a place where I can just walk off the ledge when I'm not paying attention. Okay. Structure cut through the lava pool so it doesn't update. Oh, so it is kind of a bug. So if you touch it, it does update and starts spilling everywhere. I see. almost one-shot blaze. I guess there's some RNG with damage dealt, huh? Yeah, I do appreciate the dust particle thing. Like when you can see lava and water dripping from the ceiling. I think I'm like barely not getting far enough away in order to trigger despawns and respawns. Try backing up a little bit further into my place spawner room. Let's see if that's enough. Do they care about torchlight? Looks like they're still spawning near them. I guess if the torches are keeping other things from spawning, then it's not counting against the mob limit, right? Hello, you're a regular skeleton. Is there something here that's not light restricted? 'Cause I thought that came up earlier, that there is some enemy here that doesn't care about light. Because I don't really need them further along the bridge if this is where I'm hoping to spawn them and fight them, where they won't go flying off the edge. Hey, big guy. Ooh, they can Belmont me a little bit. That's... I think the wall is safe enough that it's not going to knock me off the stage. Yeah, it's very scary. Barely fought them before. Mostly that one time I went to that Bastion Remnant and that was it. There's some. Okay. One just despawned. Yeah, it's scary. Might end up shunting this to off-stream farming. I was kind of hoping I'd be running into enough of them that I could do it now. So I guess before I go leave to try to find something else to work on here in the remaining time, if I didn't want to cheese the boss, if I wanted to fight him as intended, just a big flat arena with maybe a second arena below it to like a second floor to catch any falling items if I die and blocks are exploded. Is that what I should be going for? Like what was Mojang envisioning when they added the Wither? getting everything but the wither skeletons to spawn, sadly. Oh, you can spawn it on the surface? Oh, it destroys your items if you die. That's fucking scary. Maybe I should cheese it then. Is that a risk with the Ender Dragon? Guy's not harder than the Ender Dragon, is he? I'm gonna do one more pass on the left side to see if any spawning around here. To make sure I'm fully prepared for that when we get to that fight. I guess next episode I can try to start gathering whatever resources I need if we're going to do that as a server. I assume he doesn't scale with multiple players, but I also hope he doesn't just die instantly either. So just a slime back here. He won't die instantly? Okay. Yeah, so next episode is the third to last one. So next episode I finish this woodland mansion, deep dark biome, and ocean thing. I'd like to spend the rest of the time prepping for the Ender Dragon. Maybe we can fight the Ender Dragon together as a server in episode 9. Or 8, rather. And then 9 and 10 can be to do post-Ender Dragon stuff and check out everybody's stuff that they built. Alright, I think I'm gonna head back to my village. I guess I could maybe do the raid potion. I got 30 minutes left. That should be good. Wow, that's substantial. Is that only overland though, not in a tight tunnel like this? Feels like it's like clipping me forward slightly. What's wrong? Is voting not working at the moment? There might be a greater than or equal thing if you have exactly 400 SP that I can try to fix. That's really weird. Okay. Hasn't happened before with voting for that entry. have a guess of what's happening there. Oh, I bet I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is. It's interesting that you can even spawn it in the overworld in the first place. But like it can fly around anywhere and blow shit up, I guess. Sure. Ooh, that's fucked up. Is this something that I have to like worry about the difficulty of this raid? If it says it's a level 5 raid. I don't know how I'm supposed to get a lower level one. I think I got it from killing that guy in the boat forever ago. Let's see. Nah, that's okay. So, sure, I got plenty of food. And other than that, I think I'm good to go. And we'll go do it at the Ocean Village. It's a short hike. I just drink the potion while I'm at the village, basically. Okay. Ah, for the duration listed, so an hour and 40 minutes. Is that an hour and 40 minutes of live time? But if I defeat it, does it go away? It's not going to happen the next time I go back to my home village. Let's see. Sorry, I have a lot telling me not to bump my head into the ceiling that will slow me down, so I'll try to remember to hold W and spacebar. Yeah, so what's the deal with trials? Like, turning on the potion makes different keys drop when you're in the dungeon. They just... Did both features come out at the same time? Both the trial system and that? Oh, you're not kidding about that burning up food really fast. I see. So having it on when you enter a trial room, if the mob spawners activate. They're like the most recent major update is trials, right? Oh, okay, it auto resets the mob spawners. I see. Nope. I think it's before the Endermen, after this nether fortress here. Next one, I think. Yeah, that's the open ocean, so the one after that. It's always further than I think it is. Really need to remember to grab... God, I wish the potion stacked just a little bit, even if it was 2. I would love for it to be 3. I think that's the perfect amount. But that's only in the overworld, right? That's crazy. All right, finally found it. I think we're good. The village isn't like... So are enemies just going to come from all directions, basically? I'm imagining like any of the various raid type events in Terraria, right? Like the pirates or the goblin invasion. I thought ice would melt instantly. So if I replace the entire floor of my tunnel with ice, I could boat through it substantially faster. Can the boat turn? Interesting. All right, sorry villagers. I hope you survive. Spooky. So it like converts into a raid omen, I guess. Letting me know that it procced, basically, giving me a chance to freak out. Okay, so it was establishing a raid health bar, essentially. Seriously? Okay. I don't know where the bell is. I heard them ring it. It's like telling me where they are, basically. Oh, did like the golem kill one of them, I guess, successfully? Is the bell supposed to help me in some way? I think it worked the first time I pressed it. And it went away? Were there only supposed to be 2 raiders? If I disconnect and reconnect, will the raid still be in progress? When I first clicked the bell, it looked like it highlighted something in white not far from me. Let me try disconnecting and reconnecting. No. No, this is a bummer. There's all this weird paved area that ends in nothing. It's one of those evil villager looking guys. If I completely leave and come back, does anything happen? Too bad that glitched out because it kind of anticlimactic. And just put it anywhere. There it goes. Thanks for the tip. Whoa, shit. Crap. It's annoying. Okay. Yeah. Hey, asshole. I guess we get to fight some guys now. That's nice. They're pretty fast. Did the individual guys not really drop anything? I guess he dropped a crossbow. I can wall this off so they don't get lost in here. Enchanted iron axe. Oh shit, so he probably fell too, because I saw him originally when I placed it. Okay. So maybe I need to block off part of this cave, depending on how far it still counts as part of the village. Okay. Yeah. Can I craft my own bell, or is a bell only able to be, like, removed from a village? Hey, bud. How you doing there, sir? Thank you, Frostwalker. Oh, I got like a battle beast. That's cool. Back here, asshole. At least these guys aren't getting lost in a cave this time. It's like a ninja. It's like a... threw a poison potion at me. Rude. Asshole. It lasts quite a bit longer than that wither status effect. Should bring milk next time. I don't have a... oh, I do have a bucket on me. Good job, golem. Don't want to accidentally hit the golem, though. Do they, like, actively try to kill the villagers? Warlock asshole. I'll try to finish this off before we wrap today. That guy is the most annoying by far. Hello, sir. One left, probably far underground. You guys got stuck in the same spot. Not quite. You can really get lost. You only like hit these from the side or something. There he is. How many waves is it usually? This must be the 5th one. Okay, a lot of big boys here. Little fucking evil cherubim things? What the fuck? Fuck those things. Last wave's not screwing around. Now they're all here, instead of lost in random caves. The guy shot his potion out of the air. That's pretty funny. And one guy can teleport, it looks like. Okay, little guy. Oh, come on. There's just that one wizard guy left, right? I saw him go off in this direction, I thought. Oh boy. I hope he didn't, like, go somewhere where I can't physically reach him. Can the wizard guy who throws potions, can he, like, teleport? Okay. Oh, there, that might be our guy. Dropped something. Okay. Anything else that any of them dropped that looked interesting? So many of these guys, jeez. First couple waves are like a joke compared to what it becomes. Gonna have to replace this bow for sure. Get it? Hey, hero of the village. That was cool. So can I, like, make a chest really quick to store this? Hold on. Whoops. Well, whatever. It's fine. That was kind of cool. Oh, and I see I get a little buff, so that gives me discounts, I assume. Totem of Undying. Is that if I die, I come back to life and it breaks the totem or something like that? What's the discount? Oh, that's really substantial. Okay, that's kind of cool. Does that not last forever? And I assume it only affects this village. Any other unique drops that I should be looking for before we call it here? The buff will persist for mine. Is it a real-time buff, or if I like disconnect, will it remember while I'm logged off? Totem's the main thing. Okay, that's cool. But you have to have it in your offhand. Okay, so it's not just free if it's in your inventory. I can see that being useful for a bunch of little things. And I don't think anybody died. I think I saved all the villagers. Those last couple waves are pretty scary though. There really were a ton of enemies. That was neat though. Yeah, so next time we'll do the Woodland Mansion, we'll do the Deep Dark structure thing, we'll do the ocean, and then I'll ask for help prepping for the Ender Dragon, and then we'll plan to do the Ender Dragon in episode 8. That'll give us time to check out other stuff in episode 9 and 10 and see everybody's constructions that they made on the server. This is really fun though. I'm having a good time with it still. This game is a blast. That Warden stuff was super spooky and really, really well done. I was really impressed with that.